too. This is gonna be our first video in the new place. Moving. These past couple months has been a nightmare. A lot of stuff to move, and keeping up with the towing aspect of things. Yeah, it's been fun. But we are back at it. I've actually got 3 or 4 projects lined up right now for us. So one of them is for me, and I'll show you that here right now. Waddle over to this mammal, which you guys should recognize from the other place. A good buddy of ours came in with a dingo and got it in here because there's no way the records could fit. By the way, I had to put that in by hand, which sucked. Anyway, so I got a chunk of aluminum in there. And there you go. Nice little chunk of aluminum. That is for PA speaker stands. So I already got one of them made up. Test fit it last night. Basically, as I've mentioned before, I'm kind of big into the music thing, audio stuff. My PA speakers are currently sitting on the ground. I want to get them up on their stands. I'm building an adapter. So our next project is right here. I just tripped over it. The same guy that helped put the lathe on the bench. These are for an F350. So this is the front. And of course, way back here's the rear. You can see where the support ends. Problem is, this dude, he's a big boy. And he ain't fat. No, he's not a fat boy. I mean, he's big. He does a lot of tree work for a living. The dude's, he's tough. He's a big dude. But our big concern is that stepping on, because this will run right back to his dually flare. That third step is so he can get up into his box and get stuff. So we're going to reinforce that. We have the steel here to do it. And then we got to make end caps for this end here so you keep the water and such out of it. We're going to do those out of Delring, which we already have some. Ooh, right here. See, big old chunk of Delring. $45 a foot. But we're going to make caps out of this. Project number 3 is going to be that little guy right there. And there's another smaller one. Waddle. Next to our old couch. Yeah, right there. Project number 4 is this. So, I know we've mentioned it before, but let me put the piece here. So basically the main problem is, you can see that spark plug hole is way bigger than these. Okay, cool. Because it's aluminum head and it stripped the spark plug threads out. So basically all it does, you put it on, you drill the head out, it comes in a kit, you put this adapter in, screw it in. Spark plug sits something like that, like it should be. Granted, I'm probably going to machine that down just a hair, but still. Spark plug was sitting about a 1/4 inch too far down or up in the head, so to speak, so I had to pull this out, drill it down another 1/4 inch, and it's sitting about where it should now, thank God. But I got to get this engine back together. My Dakota, actually I got to put a set of timing chains in it too, but that's further down the road. Ray's coming here today with a load of more quads and more stuff. I forget where I'm putting it all. But anyway, till he gets here, I'm just going to machine up some aluminum. So as you can see, he kind of already started on it, but I got to get this down to 1.43, so I got a little ways to go. Yeah, I'm probably still at 1 3/4, 2 inch. Alright, so now we got the major end done. This is the end that goes in the speaker. We're going to flip it around. Turn this other side down about the same and then put a bevel over here. But I'll show you guys that here in a minute. So it's done. You get a little bit of, I think it's a 45-degree bevel there. This goes into the speaker. This goes into the stand. Doink, doink. Yeah, a lot of work to just for a speaker thing, but is what it is. Something fun, something to play with on the lathe because that's kind of raised apartment. Ooh, speaking of which, we did get a new toy for the lathe, which I'm sure we'll be trying out before long. We did finally get an angle vise, which is something we've been talking about for a long time. I just finally said, the hell with it, we're going to get one. So yay. But let's go see if this thing fits. All right, so the objective here is to get this to do that. Put over there. So we'll see if it works. Yeah, still just perfect. Much better. That'll work. So now we can run this, that audio computer, run this into those speakers right there and right there. So that's just one of those fun little projects that I had to knock out because I couldn't deal with those speakers being on the floor anymore and with for misleading them. So, yay, that's done. Ray just got here and we're gonna see what else we can get into. But first, horse head. Ooh, what do we have here? Four-wheelers! Yay! Fair enough. So what we got going on here?
We're gonna lay some pipe.
Well put. Jesus. Basic game plan. We're going to take this DOM pipe and stick it inside these running boards. So basically, goes into through there. Now the rough part. We kind of plug this to Delrin somehow. Yep. Board. So now we have it like a muzzle loader. We got the goo there. We're gonna thunk. You'll see it show up like right there. There it is. And I can come in here more. We'll hit it again. You see it showed up. There we go. Sweet. Maybe a little too far. No, that's good.
That's good.
Yep, that's where we want it. Wait. Now I just wipe the excess. Call this end done. So yeah, that went way easier than expected. At least on this one. So all we're gonna do now is basically send a couple of self-tappers in there, just keep it from dancing around. Simple enough. So anyway, that's going to wrap this up for the day. Got the steps fixed, got those pieces made for the PA speakers. Cool. Tomorrow, either going to check out a sway bar situation on a 1-ton. I'm going to go look into a horn on a Shelby Cobra. Anyway, so we're going to wrap this one up for the day. On another note, he can have his rubber chicken privileges back. For the time being. I rescind my previous statement. So anyway, we'll be back in a day or two. We'll see what happens. See what other kind of craziness we can get into. All right, so it is Tuesday before Thanksgiving.
Bye.
Ignore that. So what we got going on today is this. Ray's doing his Wicked Witch of the West thing. But we got the wrecker out here. So I take her for a cruise, figure we work on some stuff while we're here. So basically, we're doing, the oil pan bolts are super loose. We didn't really tighten them when we put the motor together. Oversight on our part. We're gonna tighten those. What else is on the list? We gotta fix the running lights on, I wanna say the driver's side, on the running board. Tunnel box needs to be resecured. We're gonna check the bed bolts, make sure they're all tight. Airbag controller, we gotta rebolt it to the tunnel because we kept forgetting to do that. There's a heater core hose that goes to the head we gotta tighten up, and a vacuum ball that needs to be secured.
Just needs mounted.
Yeah, it's already on there, but it just needs to be resecured. So, yay, progress. But she's been running pretty good, so figure we got about 75 miles on her. We cross our T's, dot our I's, and keep her going. Yep. So, I know it's a little hard to see with the light, but yeah, we got to tighten all these up real good. They were hand loose, so yeah. Get down. Well, there's no light over there, but we get it down that side too. Yep. And you see, we got a Ray over here. He's gonna do the rear, and then I can reach up right through this hole here, get to the front. So yeah, we're gonna knock that out. Go from there. All right, so oil pan's done. That was an oversight on our part, but at least it's done. Next, we have got a heater core hose. That goes way down there somewhere, and it ties into the head. Sorry, I didn't too much light going on. It has a bung on the head. That is an absolute nightmare to get to. That just needs a couple rounds of tightening.
What's on there?
Yay. The best accessibility for this crazy thing is through here. You see that little nub right there? That's the bung that's going to go on. So we get the clamp off. And it's going to take both of us to do this quick. We're going to pull that hose off, put our thumb over it, and go from there. You ready?
Yeah, go for it. Got it. It's not cold.
It's not as hot as it could be. Hey. Growl, damn it.
I know. Yep, hold my hand, jackass.
You'll be alright. It's all over mine too. They said this was a sharp knife.
I said a sharp knife. I didn't say it was sharp.
Geese.
Know when you're ready.
Yep.
Alright, move. Go. Ow! That's about a quart.
How'd that taste?
It didn't taste anything. It's still on there.
Move your hand. I can see it.
You're down.
Move your hand. I can't.
Yeah, you're down all the way.
I am? Okay. Alright. So that's what Ray just cut off. You see a big old split there. That was, I'd say, our problem. But every time I put a heater hose on this thing, we always leave at least 6 to 8 inches more than we need for when this happens. Just cut the end and bloop. So what doing you? Fixing my airbag controller. Which is that little guy right there. With brackets and that. And those. We just made some little brackets, so we're going to mount that wherever Ray just had. Yep, right there. Mount it to the floorboard where it's supposed to be. Because something about this truck that's pretty unique. See if I can slink in here. Is we do have some aftermarket airbags in this thing. Definitely helps with I guess you could say load control.
Heavy loads.
Yeah, definitely heavy loads. You pump the bags up to about 90 pounds with like a 1 ton on the back. It'll put some weight back on the front end. Yep. Something else kind of unique about this truck. We did this a couple years ago.
Seats. Oh, the headliner, yeah.
Yeah. Ignore the visors. Those are next. Yeah.
Those are going to get changed.
Ray put a custom headliner in this thing. Pretty freaking sweet if I don't say so myself. That was a cool little thing we did, or he did, I should say. Yeah. All right. Success. Yeah, the little pump's mounted back behind the seat over here, down the floorboard. Yep, that'll work. Sweet. Let's clear out of my way. I don't have to worry about catching those things anymore. Awesome. That goes over there. Yay. And what we have here is that light works. Those four don't. They're all strung together in series, case grounded. The wire somewhere right there. That's part of it. Yep, that one there. That feeds them all. So what we're basically doing is putting a 3-wire joint in here. Little solder, shrink tube, and everything. Hopefully get these lights working because it actually looks really good at night. So hi-ya. And just like that. All 5. Yay. There she goes. Oh yeah. Alright everyone, so that truck's done. Everything accomplished. We didn't get any video of the bed bolts because as I checked them, they're all good. Tunnel box had one bolt loose, whatever. That was quick and easy. So yeah, that truck seems to be doing pretty good. Low on tire pressure, we had to argue with that. But we're fixed. We're getting there. Just now a matter of getting miles on her. So that's what we're working on. It's another fun ordeal. Show you all the quads. Ah, it's like a whole field of them now. That one will run, but it won't idle. That one runs, idles fine. You can actually drive it if those 2 tires on that side stay up. That one's in pretty rough shape. That one just needs a few things. This one needs a few things, no big deal. But, so, that's what's going on with the 4-wheeler situation. Yep, we're gonna go ahead and try to get those going over the next month or so. We'll see. Possibly for Christmas, I don't know. We're just around that time when kids get off for Christmas break kind of thing. We'll have something to do. But anyway, so for the crawler, I have been working on it in secret, so to speak. Just made these little custom bolts to hold electrical and brake lines on the frame in the back. I gotta make another one, but whatever. But can I show you what I've gotten done in the meantime? So under the hood here, we got the main return back to the reservoir done for the power steering. Cool. Actually, halfway got the interior cleaned out. You actually sit in the bloody thing now. I did shorten the shifter because it was about to hit the dash. Got that figured out. Finally got the exhaust hangers on there. That was killing me. The sniper system's hooked up to the dash. I do have a starter coming for it very soon. Till the next time we can, I guess you could say, make a video. Appreciate everyone watching. I know we haven't been able to put out as much content this year for sure. We had about half the videos we did last year. Life happens. So, once again, we appreciate every one of you guys watching. Like, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. We'd really appreciate it. Leave a comment. Notification bell. Give that thing a smack when you get a sec. And we'll be back after Thanksgiving.